unlock the vault of trading secrets where only the most savvy traders dare to venture. Dive into a world where your trading skills can unlock unlimited potential, turning you from a novice to a market maestro. Welcome to Crypto Cracker Secrets to Trading, where we peel back the layers of the crypto market for you. Make sure to subscribe and follow us to get access to member-exclusive content and rewards. Your journey to mastering crypto trading starts right now. All right. Welcome back. Thanks for watching. Just wanted to give a quick update first for anyone that's following Jasmy, just to sort of touch base on where we're at. If you're not following Not of Works, make sure you go and follow him. He does great TNA analysis on Jasmy, like daily, almost hourly, it seems like. So I'm learning a lot from him as far as reading certain things, but I did want to just touch base on what I seen because I don't think I seen him touch base on this too much here lately. Maybe just to give a little bit different viewpoint. So what I'm showing you here on Jasmy right now is the monthly chart. And just to show you where it's been as of late, you can see we touched the high up here around 6 cents, and we're in a consolidation phase. But what I'm showing you here right now is the VWAP and the volume profile. So the volume profile, as you can see, is over here on this right. So this is the, oh wow, yeah, so it's actually updated. I don't know why it did that, it changed. So the volume profile was showing up here in this area. There you go. It redid it. Okay. So it's right at 0.0204 is what we may potentially go down to, because that's the point of control based on the information right here that we've seen in the last 5 or 6 months, guys. So and if you're looking at that, you can see that we touched right off the 0.044, and then it's just slowly, it's came back down. So I'm thinking that's going to be our next target, is this red line, the 0.020. Again, it's all speculation as far as where that's going to go with Jasmy. But as of right now, that's what I'm seeing. So the VWAP that I have here right now, I just did the VWAP on this just to show you a little bit. So the volume profile is showing right near the VWAP, okay, of the point of control. The point, if you're looking at it, the value area high is up here, which is 0.030. We consolidated there for a while, right? But then we broke below that. When we broke below that, we're coming now back down, right? So we don't know where that's going to be, except for our targets being, right around 0.019 is what I'm seeing right in here. So, with that being said, I mean, we still may actually go down, another 20%, another 25%. That's a possible scenario, not necessarily true, but I'm thinking that's what's going to happen just because the volume shows based off going all the way back last year of February up until this February, the volume is showing right here around 0.020 for Jasmy. So again, this is just speculation. I do show down here. You can't see it on the screen here, but if I pull it up, you can see it. So I actually show down here on the BBP where the volume. So you can see all the sell orders. So it got narrow down here, right? That's where we seen this big green candle, right? So you can sort of see how this has flipped, right? So now we're seeing a little bit of this. Right. So it's very possible that we see, a little bit of consolidation in this area, which would mean that it's coming back down. Right. So, and this just might be what we see right here in a bounce. So if that's the case, that's showing all of 25 consolidation, all of this year of consolidation. Now, that's just something I'm looking at that I'm seeing here. I mean, we're still in the downtrend. Not of Works has been showing you guys that. He's showing you on a daily where we need to be according to the chart. I'm not going to go in. I don't have the time to do that. So make sure you're following him to get all of these updates. I am just making videos based on information that's coming out. I've been very busy. I've got things going on with the family members that's in the hospital that's not looking very good as far as what's going on. So um, I just wanted to bring this video out today to show you a little bit of where Jasmy is, what I think is happening with it. I think it's going to continue to downtrend. Okay, that's it for Jasmy. So if you're here for that, you can bounce out. Now, what I wanted to share with you guys was the Trump executive orders. I had posted previously about this on my profile. I had mentioned that a few days back that one, if they were going to release something, they were going to release information on this. I talked a little bit about the executive order 14067. That executive order was issued by Biden in 2022. Okay, that executive order, and I'll pull it up here. Okay, so this executive order was issued by Biden. All right, it was pretty much restricting. Right, they actually authorized for central bank digital currencies. It was actually talking about this. Okay, in the central banking digital currencies that Biden was going to establish someone to be able to do this. Trump is against this, by the way. So, and this is what leads us up to this point with what's happening with these executive orders. Okay, Trump does not want a central banking digital currency because, and we don't either, because of regulation. Right, we want it to be decentralized. Right, we want the market to be decentralized. And if these central bank digital currencies take over, we will no longer be decentralized, right? It will be federally regulated. So Biden and them were coming out with restrictions to federally regulate crypto, which we did not want to happen, right? Well, Trump just rescinded all this by signing off on these executive orders, okay? This executive order here, 14067, I said a few days ago that it was going to be rescinded. I thought actually that was one of the executive orders out of the 80 executive orders under the day of Trump's inauguration that was rescinded, but it was not. It was uploaded to whitehouse.gov. You can actually go and see which all executive orders was issued, which ones they pertain to. So I was wrong in that, but I corrected it and said that if they do issue an executive order, it would be rescinding this. So, and that's exactly what I posted right here on my profile, that they uploaded all the executive orders to whitehouse.gov, but it wasn't included in there. But we know Trump will rescind it since he said he was against creating a central banking digital currency. It's just a matter of time. Today is when that happened. Okay, and when it did happen, this lady right here is a Fox News reporter or Fox Business News reporter. She actually had just shared this. Okay, and Trump had just signed off on an executive order. This is what I'm going to show you right here. Okay, for crypto. So here's the details of it. So it establishes a presidential working group on digital assets. Okay, which is helping to strengthen U.S. leadership in digital finance. Which the video today that he came out with the economic forum, he said that we were going to be the AI capital of the world with crypto, which is what he said right here in this video. All of these links will be in my video down below for you to go and watch and hear all of these, okay? So I'll provide them after the video is created. I have to take some time and go in and put those things in the video for you guys to go and read up on this for yourself. But this is, it's exciting, but at the same time, it's still proving some points on some things that I said in the past as far as what would happen with Bitcoin, what would happen with altcoins and where it's going. Okay, so back to the executive order. So this working group will be tasked with developing a federal regulatory framework governing digital assets, including stablecoins, and evaluating the creation of a strategic national digital asset stockpile. Okay, and I think it's also important to note that Trump, right, he has the World Liberty Financial Group. They just bought a whole bunch of crypto. Okay, so if you're not following them, you should be. This is their page, right? He created this actually months ago. They created this page, July. So it was already in the works, right, before he won presidency. But what's also important about this is there's a video that's going around right now that's showing the July 2024 convention of hang on, I gotta find, I can't forget her name now. She is the Wyoming. She was just now was transferred into the Wyoming. I think she's like the governor of Wyoming or something. I can't remember her name, but she is part of this group that is helping to facilitate the government creating the foundation for a strategic reserve for Bitcoin. Okay. Well, the video is circulating around right now on X, and it's making some people believe that this was just issued today. No, it was back last year in July of 2024. Okay. Why is that important? Because we can also see that Bitcoin, when the halving happened in April. Okay, the video with her getting up and talking about a Bitcoin strategic reserve in this bill was actually done in July, right? And then now Trump just elected her, right, to be in this position to oversee all of this. So all of this has been in the works for a long, long time. Okay. So if you're not following them, follow them. But they purchased, right? So they purchased, you can see here, $47 million worth of ETH, $47 million of wrapped Bitcoin. Okay. And what we seen on these cryptocurrency prices was at that point when they had bought all of these. Check this out. So you can see the dip and the rise right when it happened, as far as when the cryptocurrency took off. So if we go to the 7 days, it was right here. Happened at 1:30 a.m. I actually had made a post about I was staying up. Okay, this is when we hit the all-time high of 108, which is the double top. I'm calling double top. Okay, we may just be consolidating at this, so it's very possible that wasn't the top and we move up higher. Again, that's speculation. But as far as when it was purchased, you can see right at 1:30 a.m. So that's when the World Liberty Financial right here is when they had purchased all that, was early in the morning. I actually called that out and said that they had purchased it before they had even shared this. This was the next day at 4:42, and I actually had posted and said this is them. This is them. So literally Trump issued out a meme coin, turned around, sold the meme coin, and dumped it, and turned and invested all that money into ETH and wrapped Bitcoin, which pushed it up to the all-time high. Absolutely, that's just crazy. This is just crazy. But anyway, back to these executive orders as far as what we've seen here. So right here it says that the working group will be chaired by the White House. Crypto Caesar is David Sachs, the Secretary of the Treasury, the Chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, and the heads of other relevant departments and agencies. The White House, AI, and Crypto Caesar will engage leading experts in digital assets and digital markets to ensure that actions of the working group are informed by expertise beyond the federal government. The executive order directs departments and agencies with identifying and making recommendations to the working group on any regulations and other agency actions affecting the digital asset sector that should be rescinded or modified. The executive order prohibits agencies from undertaking any action. This is that executive order that I talked about, 14067, that Biden issued, that I mentioned days ago. This would be rescinded when I thought it was rescinded, but it wasn't in those 80 executive orders that Trump, when he was sitting at his chair on Inauguration Day, that he rescinded. It wasn't part of that. But I said it would happen. I said it would happen, and it has today. It has today. He signed off on the executive order that has done away with this executive order that Biden issued in 2022 to regulate digital assets. And that's what we just read. So it prohibits agencies from undertaking any action to establish, issue, or promote a central bank digital currency. The executive order revokes the previous administration's digital assets executive order and the Treasury Department's framework for international engagement on digital assets. This is important, guys, which suppressed innovation and undermined U.S. economic liberty and global leadership in digital finance. So literally what happened was Under the Biden administration, all of the digital currencies was suppressed because of regulations. We weren't able, the people in the US were not able to buy digital currencies outside the US. It was all restricted and it was blocked. Okay. So all of these exchanges were blocked. So what happens is the funds flowing out, and they were doing it because I think they were afraid, right, that all of the money would flow out of the states into scam projects, which is still, I mean, that's a good reason, right? But now that they're opening it back up, new money is now going to flow back into the U.S. Right? So that's why Trump is saying that the United States is going to be the crypto capital of the world. Okay, so this is extremely huge as far as what's going on with crypto as of today and what everything that's being released. And you got to remember, all of these influencers, you're seeing all these influencers saying stuff. You got to be careful because of what they're all doing. They're all working together to get you to invest in off emotion. They're getting you to buy in off emotion. You got to be careful with all that. Before this was even signed, before we even add any information, they said it was already signed. So, but now this has been signed. But we don't see anything with a Bitcoin strategic reserve in here, other than right here it says a strategic national digital assets stockpile. Assets, plural, not just Bitcoin, plural. So we don't know what those assets will be. They could be XRP, very possible, right? So it leaves it open here, and it's a good thing because if they just do it for Bitcoin, where does that leave the altcoins, right? So it's important that they're careful with this, and again, I love how they worded all of these in this article because it's very, very important. Now, Not of Works was showing on his page some things about trade 3 as far as, or not, total 3 as far as where the money is flowing in and out and why isn't it crashing. So going back to this here, so this is all cryptocurrency, right, related to just crypto in the market, right? The market cap, which is around $1 trillion right now. So we see all of the top coins right now on coin market cap. They're in red. A lot of them are in red. They just continue to go down, but yet total 3 is continuing to move up. Where is that money flowing? So Not of Works was saying, well, if that money is going up, but it's being pulled out, how are they manipulating the markets? Very easy, okay? Because a lot of the projects that have been out there for a while, they've been, I don't know what to say. They've leveled off, right? The chance for them to go up is a lot tougher than if they go down. So the biggest thing to know here on this is that they're funneling the funds into altcoins, but it's into altcoins that have no value. Look at this. $2.5 billion, 86 million, 95 million. This is all based off the last 24 hours. So all of these coins, a lot of them not having no value, is where all the money is flowing into, right? It's not flowing into the top 100 coins. They're pulling it out either to put it in Bitcoin, right? Or they're pulling it out and they're putting it into these other altcoins. So you're seeing the total 3 here still move up because money is still flowing into altcoins, just not the altcoins you think. Okay. Now, Bitcoin, why isn't Bitcoin moving up higher? Now, I have some theories on this, okay, as far as what I've said. And you can see the Bitcoin, it's look at this, it's rounding out up here, but it's really, we would expect today for Bitcoin to go parabolic with all this news. We would expect it to just bam, but it's not. It's not because the market is already saturated. They've held off on all this news. Everybody bought in early. There's no need for who else is going to buy in? So now you're seeing it dip. You're seeing it. You're starting to see it move back down. And again, it could just consolidate right around 100,000. That's the resistance level right now. But if it breaks below 100,000, it's going to be going lower than that. But it should be. I mean, right now in theory, we should be over 110,000 right now in Bitcoin. Why isn't it? Why isn't it? It's because if you look at the 1 year chart and you look at this, we have been moving up. We have been moving up since January of 24. I mean, we have been moving up for a long time. Look at this. Look at this. All the way back here, November of 22, guys. That's a huge increase. So see, if this was more like this, right? And then all that news come out, then we could expect that. But it all hit so early, right? Back in when Trump got elected, because you got to remember everything back in July, right? All the news was released about a strategic reserve. Everybody was buying in, right? And then it just in November when Trump got elected, that set in motion everything, which is why you see all these, you see this big green candle just go up right here. So are we at the top? I believe so. Even if we hit 110,000 on Bitcoin, we're still at the top. We're still at the top. We're way above value right now. Way above value on Bitcoin. So even if it hits 120,000, we're still at the top. 108 to 100. We're still at the top. This is still considered the top because we're above value. It's not hard. It's not hard to understand that. So, but anyway, so that's where we're at on this today. That's all. That's all I've got to. I'll be providing all the links down there below as far as everything I've shown you today, as far as the executive order that got signed off, so you can go and read it for yourself. And again, I appreciate you guys watching. I just wanted to make a short video showing this. The links will be below for you to go and do all the research yourself. I'm sure there was stuff here I'm missing, but I want to try to make it as short, sweet as possible, so I'm not just trying to hold you guys into a video or chat for too long. So, but definitely appreciate you guys watching. That's all I got for today. And until I have the next video or the next news break, then I'll come out with another video. So, but thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you in the next video.